What's up, Cubs? It's your boy GrizzlySniperX, back again from the Grizzly Den, and today's video is gonna be extra special. We're diving deep into some of my absolute favorite horror and survival games. The ones that kept me on the edge of my seat, heart racing, and sometimes even screaming like a cub in the dark. But hey, I'm not the one taking you through the madness today. Nope. For this episode, Rod's taking over. That's right, Rod himself is stepping in to talk about the games that made it to my top list. So lock your doors, grab a snack, and let the ice cream man walk you through the horrors of my game vault.
Well, look who handed over the spotlight. GrizzlySniperX, huh? Figures he couldn't handle all this chillin' greatness himself. All right, I didn't crawl out of my freezer this morning to play babysitter, but fine. Let's get this over with. I'll be your guide through his oh-so-favorite horror games. How touching. So sit down, zip it, and try not to scream too loud. I hate when the noise melts the ice cream. Now first up, Granny. Ugh, that old hag with a baseball bat and breath that could kill a snowman. I'll admit she's got a solid setup, traps, locks, creepy attic, but let's be real, she walks slower than my delivery truck in reverse. Still, you kids keep running into her house like it's a summer camp. Hide under the bed, crawl through vents, knock over a vase, and she's instantly right behind you, creaking louder than my freezer door. Grizzly loves this one because of the suspense, the escape routes, and all the different endings. Personally, I think she could use a cold makeover, maybe some ice cream themed traps. Now, that would be scary. Anyway, let's move on before she hears us. She's got ears like a bat and patience like a broken clock. Poppy Playtime. You know, when I first heard about it, I thought, oh great, another cute toy-themed horror game. How scary can that be? Then I met Huggy Wuggy. Big blue and built like a furry skyscraper with 1,000 teeth and a hug that feels like getting folded in half by a gorilla. Wonderful. Real charming, this guy. GrizzlySniperX loves this one. He says it's creepy, intense, and full of mystery. Yeah, mystery like why does this factory still have power? And why is everything alive and trying to murder you? And don't even get me started on that grab pack. You're telling me you get magical stretchy hands that can solve puzzles and slap monsters? Meanwhile, I'm over here chasing kids with a frozen dairy cannon like it's 1953. Then comes Mommy Long Legs, a twisted mix between a spider and a nightmare spaghetti noodle. And don't forget the prototype, just a pile of parts that wants to recycle your bones. So wholesome. But here's the kicker. The toys don't just want to scare you, they want you to join the family. No thanks, I already have one crazy family and my mom throws exploding crucifixes. Still, I'll admit it's good. Real good. Creepy environments, clever puzzles, lore that makes you go, wait, what? And toy monsters that'll haunt your dreams like tax season. Oh, and before I forget, Dog Day. Now that's my boy. Creepy, weird, and way too underrated. He's like if a plushie and a psychopath had a baby, and I respect that. So yeah, Poppy Playtime? Terrifying. But let's be honest, if Huggy Wuggy ever ran into me in a dark hallway, he'd be the one screaming. Finally, a game that gets it right. No more running from old grannies or hiding from stitched-up toys. This one's all about me. Ice Cream, the masterpiece. A glorious frozen tribute to the one and only Rod Sullivan. I mean, look at me. Her dashing uniform, flawless mustache, a truck of terror, and of course, the best catchphrases in the horror business. You think you're clever sneaking around my factory? Dodging my traps? Saving your little friends? Please. I let you think you're winning just to keep it interesting. And those kids, Charlie, Jay, and the rest of those freezer-burned brats, nothing but annoyances, always running, always hiding, never just accepting the scoop of doom I've so kindly prepared. GrizzlySniperX says this one's his favorite. I'm not surprised. It's the only game on the list that actually has class. Ice cream, fear, and a whole lot of screaming? That's what I call a balanced diet. And let's not forget I sing. Do any of those other so-called villains sing? Didn't think so. So yes, 10 out of 10. A flawless game. The story? Rich. The horror? Chilled to perfection. And the villain? Iconic. Me. For Horror Tale, huh? The one where you're trying to escape a weird bald guy in a mask who's obsessed with kidnapping kids? Sound familiar. Let me guess. You you sneak around, rescue your buddies, and get chased through yards, barns, and backwoods neighborhoods. Oh, how original. Let me tell you something, Cubs. This game didn't just borrow my flavor, it straight up copied my entire recipe. The map layout, ice cream 1, 2, and 3 vibes all over the place. Same structure, same puzzle flow, even the same peek around corners and run like a chicken mechanics. They just swapped me out for some dude who looks like he fell asleep in a tool shed with a hoodie on. And you know what really frosts my cone? No ice cream. Not even a snack truck. Just this crusty kidnapper with the personality of a flat tire. GrizzlySniperX still enjoyed it. He said the tension was good, the story creepy, the stealth solid, blah blah blah. Yeah, sure. But every time he turned a corner and saw a familiar fence or shack, you know what I heard? Hey Rod, this looks like your old neighborhood. Of course it does. They stole it. So no, I'm not flattered, I'm furious. I worked hard to build those maps, to chase kids through alleys, playgrounds, and creepy corners with style. And now this guy comes in like, hey, wanna play knockoff hide-and-seek in Dollar Tree Rod World? Pathetic. Still, not a bad game, I guess, for a cheap imitation. Next. Oh, yes. Five Nights at Freddy's. The franchise that made you all afraid of birthday parties and animatronic mascots. Bravo. Let's talk about this mess, shall we? You're stuck in a room, watching flickering cameras, trying not to get hugged to death by malfunctioning robot animals. Brilliant. And what do you do for defense? Close a door, maybe flash a light. You can't even throw ice cream at them, now that would be useful. And don't get me started on the jump scares. Every single one of them popping out like, surprise! We didn't clean the kitchen! I mean, who designed these things? Did Chuck E. Cheese get possessed? Now over time, it just gets wilder. Suddenly, you've got crying children, haunted backstories, purple guys, fight incidents, underground labs, and glam rock bands? I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. Freddy went from creepy to flashy faster than I can deep freeze a triple scoop. And of course, GrizzlySniperX eats it up. He's played every single one, even the one with the security breach. I asked him if he ever won. He said, sorta. That tells you everything. So yeah, creepy animatronics, lore so deep you need a snorkel, and fans who can decode secret VHS tapes in seconds. FNAF, it's not just a game, it's a conspiracy theory generator with killer robots. Delicious. Oh, Slendrina, the ghost girl who just won't stay buried. So there I was, minding my own business, watching Thinknoodles play Granny 3, probably hoping Granny would finally get the upper hand. And boom, there she is, on the roof.
Not a bad trade. Whoa, look at her up on the top of the house. The woman is everywhere.
Just standing there, all floaty and smug like, hey Rod, remember me? I'm still haunting people's dreams for fun. I nearly dropped my cone. And this wasn't even her game. She just shows up all spooky-like with that creepy stare and the whole I'll eat your soul vibe. No warning, no invitation. She's like the supernatural version of a photobomber. GrizzlySniperX says she's one of his favorites too, because she's quiet, fast, and terrifying without needing to say a single word. Well, good for her. Meanwhile, I'm over here monologuing, setting traps, driving an ice cream truck, and singing lullabies in Latin just to get some attention. And let's not forget her other games. You go into creepy basements, dusty schools, ancient dungeons, and all of them smell like mildew and regret. And what do? Collect books, or keys, or pages. And every 5 minutes, bam! Slendrina jumps in your face like she's the queen of peekaboo horror. She doesn't even chase you, she just teleports in, glares at you like a disappointed mother, and vanishes. Classic. But you know what really grinds my gears? She doesn't even have a voice. And yet somehow she's scarier than half of us villains, with full cutscenes and tragic backstories. No catchphrases, no trucks, just pure silent trauma. So yeah, Thinknoodles saw her on the roof and laughed. Meanwhile, I screamed, turned off the video, and checked my own roof. Slendrina, you win. But I'm still cooler. I have snacks.
Those are the stairs I saw. Okay, there's a place to hide. There's a TV. Okay. Ah! Oh.
All right, Cubs, I'm back. Rod, my guy, how'd it go? You talk about all the games I listed? Through the horrors of my game vault.
How did it go, kid? I talked about ghosts, toys, bald kidnappers, my crazy mom, Thinknoodles punching me in the... I'm tired. My voice is tired. My spirit is tired. Even my truck is tired. I screamed, I ranted, I got emotionally damaged all over again. So yeah, you can handle the outro. I'm going to bed. Or a freezer, whichever is colder.
Oh, poor guy. He gave it everything, huh? Alright, Cubs, that's it for today's video. Hope you had fun hanging out with me and listening to Rod break down all my favorite horror games. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like, comment, and hit that sub button so you don't miss what's next. Until then, stay chilled, stay brave, and I'll see you in the next one.